Hey guys, Paloma here and welcome to the Bates House. Today I'm coming at you guys with a thrift store haul. So I have a combination of trips here. I have Pennywise 50% off Thursday, and then I have Goodwill 50% off day and just a regular stop into Pennywise. Since it's quite a few items, I'm gonna hurry up and make it quick. Let's just dive in. I'm going to start with the Pennywise 50% off Thursday haul. In my last haul, I was able to show you guys what I got on one of the 50% off days. Plus they had like a Christmas clearance or a seasonal holiday clearance. So this is what the bag looks like. You buy this bag one time. I bought it at $3. I believe it's $5 now. And you fill it up. And when you fill it up, anything that you can get into this bag in any way, shape, or form, it is 50% off. And so I know how to pack this bag like a good buffet. I didn't get too much this time. Usually my bag is like stacked up with walls on the side and then like holding other things in it. But there wasn't much this time. So before I go any further, I have to introduce you guys to somebody. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen her. So not too long ago, we got a puppy. His name was Jack, and that was my buddy. And he passed away. And it was very sad, and I was kind of heartbroken, and I still can't talk about it too much without wanting to get emotional. And I think the hubby just felt really bad because he's never considered getting a kitten until now. Say hi, princess. Say hi. And mommy's friends. Say hi to mommy's friends. This is Princess Bella. We call her Princess or Baby Belle, and the hubby calls her Mrs. Kitty, and she's so precious. Okay. I love her. She sleeps with us. And she's so hyper, she's so sassy. And I love that because she'll run around and play. The dogs are absolutely fine with her. Anything that you bring around our dogs that's a baby or like a puppy or a kitten or something like that, they can adjust to them. But if you bring a big dog around Onyx or any dog that's slightly close to his size, he's aggressive, he's violent. We don't bring animals around Onyx. Diesel, yes, we can introduce new animals to Diesel, and we want to make sure that Diesel always stays like that. Anyway, so we got Princess, and she's so beautiful. I love her. She plays with everything, and she is absolutely adorable. I do have a water bottle though to spray her whenever she tries to get on tables and stuff like that, because we also can't just let her be destructive. No ma'am, doesn't work in this house. So let's dive in now that we got Princess introduced. This is what I got this week, or not this week, last week on the 50% off Thursday. Of course, got a mason jar. It was $1. This is a quart jar. I got it for 50 cents. If you watched the vlogs recently, you guys know that I have just dove headfirst into canning, and I love it. Another jar, this one is a wide mouth. I cannot find wide mouth, quart size, pint size, or any size jars at all. Like, it was the hardest thing to find regular pint jars, and now I can find them. The jelly jars are everywhere, but you can't find any wide mouth anything unless it's the half pints, which are super small. And in this house, that just ain't gonna, that's not nothing. Like, there's a lot of people in this house. We eat a lot of food, and that's not gonna get us anywhere. So I was really excited to find a wide mouth. Anyway, this one was $2. It came with the ring and the lid. I'm just gonna be using the jar, of course, and hold on to the ring, but it was $2, so I got it for $1. It's fun to kind of go through here with you guys because I don't even remember what I got. Okay, so this one is for the shop. This is adorable. It is something pottery. It's like a condiment dish or a salsa dish. It's adorable. It's a cute pottery gray with blue trim dish. I absolutely love this. I thought it was adorable. It's got this cute little knob handle. It was $2, so that means I got it for $1. So this I thought was awesome. It's a kind of ombre gray pottery mug. Looks like a beer mug. I did pick up 2 of these. They were $5 a piece, so that made it $2.50. These would actually resell very well in the shop, but I think I'm gonna keep them for the hubby. Here goes the other one. So they are the same. Gorgeous ombre gray pottery mugs. Very pretty, fantastic condition. That's a rubber band. Fantastic condition, no chips, cracks, or anything. So I'm gonna hold on to these and see if he likes them. If he does and he can actually use them and grab them, then I will keep them. If not, I will put them into the shop. Okay, so this one was a personal item. Number 1, I love teapots. And number 2, I love coffee. And we have been drinking our coffee completely black, and I have learned to love it over the past, I don't know, 3 months or so that we've been doing it. Also, not drinking creamer every single day, my teeth do not hurt, and my stomach has lost its muffin top, which is pretty freaking awesome that there are actual real changes that I can see and feel just by dropping sugars. Okay, so here's a look at the pot. It is adorable. It is the old grind coffee grinder. I mean, how fitting is that? And I will be putting this into my coffee station decor at the top of my princess. At the top of my coffee station, I have a lot of old coffee pots and a few coffee grinders, and I love it. If you've never seen my coffee station, I'll try to remember to put an overlay, but I could probably shift and show you really quick. That's it right there. So up there is where I have all of the old pots and stuff. And then our coffee is in that old canister from our Graham who has recently passed. And then I have some pictures and mugs on the other side. These are the hubby's mugs. On the other side is like 2 big old racks, and those are my mugs. Anyway, so that's where this is going to go, at the top with the coffee decor. Oh, this one was 10 bucks, so I paid 5. And it says Chez Cafe Coffee Pot, Cardinal 1995. So it is a vintage teapot, coffee pot. If you don't know, I am a vintage Christmas sucker. So I have all vintage Christmas items in my house. I have some new modern stuff, but the majority of it is vintage Christmas theme. I am a lover of all things Christmas, the season, the everything, the decor, the lights. Like, I don't really collect much decor for any other season or holiday, but for Christmas, like, we break out all the things. And not because of the purpose of the buying gifts and the doing all of that. It's just the vibe. I love to create an awesome vibe. I like to put things out for the kids to remember and be able to enjoy for the entire season. It's just keeping the vibe pleasant and festive during the coldest and kind of dreariest time of the year. So one of the first items that I got was this. It is a stocking hanger. It's an old clock with Santa and the reindeer going over the top. Adorable. And this one was $4, so I paid $2 for it. And it is ceramic, has a good weight to it. I love that. And as you can see, we have a huge mantle over our fireplace, and we actually have one on the other side as well. That one is covered in brass product. This one just has a few kind of personal items on it. Anyway, the mantles are huge. We hang the stockings from vintage stocking hangers, and there's a lot of stockings, and I have plenty of room for mantle decor. Before we jump into the other Christmas item that I got, I'll show you this really quick. This is the American Folk Art Series Pennsylvania Heart Cookie Art 1991 brown bag cookie mold, and it's just a really pretty heart. So if you know me at all, you know I'm not a huge fan of heart decor or heart things, but these are cookie presses, cookie molds, and I absolutely love them. If it's the right kind of heart, I like it. I'll keep whatever it is. But this is just the cookie mold, and I have been trying to collect a few molds that I actually like. I do put them into the shop and they do sell, but if it's something that I actually like and want to hold on to, I will keep it for myself. And I'm working on a small collection. I think I have like 3 pieces so far that I like personally for me. So this one was $2, making it $1. On to the last bit of Christmas. Now our bag is empty. This bag was $5, I believe. Where did the price go? Yeah, $5, so I got it for $2.50. And I just kind of wanted to kind of do an unbagging with you guys and show you what is in here, because I can see most of it, but I wanted to actually see them up close. So let's get into this bag. So I actually have some of these ornaments already for my tree, but I love them and I thought they were gorgeous. And then there are some that I don't have. So I figured, why not get it? Because I was trying not to get Christmas stuff, but I figured why not get it, because it's already something that I have and they are absolutely adorable and totally my style. So there are 2 of these that are the same, and it's just the vintage style Santa carrying a tree and some gifts. And there were 2 of these. There were also 2 of these where he's just carrying the sack of toys. And then there were 4 of these Santa heads. There were 3 the same, and then 1 of them is different. So they look like this. How precious is that? So I did get those. OMG. Gorgeous. Those are gonna be gorgeous ornaments on my tree. And then this one is a little different. He's got his hood up. Love it. Okay, so that was everything that was in the bag on 50% off day. $2.50 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ornaments, which I thought was fantastic. I'll show you a few things that I got whenever I just did a regular stop in there, kind of stopped in with my mom. We were just seeing what they had, and it was definitely worth picking up to me. So I've started the collection of these Santa Claus Christmas mugs. I don't know what it is that makes me love that whole look of the Santa heads everywhere, but I want like vintage style Santa heads. I do have vintage Christmas Santa mugs already, so I wanted to pick this up and add it to my collection. When I saw it, as soon as I walked in, I saw his head on the shelf. I was like, yoink, because these things are hard to find, especially good quality and a nice size, because it's a thing. Like, these things are a thing in Christmas displays. So this one is Sleigh Bell Bistro, food safe, microwave, and dishwasher safe. It was $2 and I got it for $1. Now this is the look that I'm going for, this old time Santa face. I don't like the modern kind of like, kind of like a cartoon character, even though this is very cartoony. It's not as cartoony as some things. So I do like this with kind of a faux realistic look to it. Very pretty, love the candy cane handle, adorable. So I paid $1 for that. And I got this. This is absolutely adorable. So that one was a personal item. This one is a personal item. Again, with the vintage Christmas. This was $3 and I thought it was worth every penny. It is a vintage Christmas wood rocking horse music box. I mean, come on. And it actually works. It's wood, it's gorgeous, it's vintage Taiwan, and I absolutely loved it. And for $3, absolutely worth every penny. Next is this teapot. It is metal with a porcelain handle. I just thought this was super nice. They had it priced at $4. It has this gorgeous brass hardware on it. And for $4, like, you cannot beat that. I can't decide if this is gonna be a personal item or a resale item. It's very, very nice, and I'm torn. So for $4, I got this pot. It's got gold lining there on the porcelain handle, has this brass hardware, very pretty. I don't know, even the screws are brass. I can't decide. It's definitely been used and loved, which is the best. There's no branding on the bottom, but I thought that was gorgeous for $4. Like, how not? I don't know. I can't decide. Keep it, don't keep it. Something that's going into the shop is this set of brass face masks. I don't really do the masks unless they have like a specific look to them. And usually whenever I get them, my mom winds up buying them from me because she loves these things. But this one isn't necessarily her style. She found one too that was more her style. But these are brass and they are a gold and black design. Very pretty. And I know anything brass sells well. Brass does very well in my shop, but I've never done the masks. And I know these actually sell well in their own markets. So I'm thinking the combination of both of those will make it a very nice purchase. So these were $2 a piece. I paid $4 and I'm thinking about listing them for about maybe a little under 40, but I have to do more research. Next is a personal item. So this is what it looks like wrapped up. And I saw it at the register. I was standing in the register and it was like behind this whole stack of dishes that they had up in the front. And it was $10. And for me, $10 is paying kind of up. But when it comes to personal items, I do pay a little higher out of pocket. And I knew that this is something that you don't see all the time. And I'm sure if you do, it either doesn't have the stand or the stand is missing some of the trays. And I was like, you know what? I absolutely love that. So I want it. And so I bought it for $10. What I got it for is, well, it's, I guess, a condiment stand where you can put your condiments and different things here on these glass trays. But I got it for my bathroom to put on the counter to put my bottles. Because in my bathroom, I have vintage bottles or perfume bottles that I've repurposed into different things. I even repurposed the Avon Cape Cod red salt and pepper shakers with these plugs in them to store my serums that I use after I shower because it's a glass bottle. It'll contain it. It's a dark color, so it keeps the light out. And I love glass bottles and I love vintage glass bottles. And I thought these would be like the perfect display for all of that. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's a 3-piece, has the stand, super pretty. I'm gonna wash it up and clean it up, and I will probably do an overlay if I remember to get it done before I put this video out. So I'll probably do an overlay, show you how exactly I use this, and it's gorgeous for $10. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this a Pennywise haul. It's already fairly long and I don't wanna take up too much of your time, so I will do a separate video showing you guys what I got from Goodwill. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, comment down below and let me know what your favorite find was, or what is your favorite find that you've come across in thrift stores, or if you're new to thrift store shopping, what is it that keeps pulling you back in? Because for me, it's all of the vintage vibes, vintage finds, the kind of long-lasting product that once was so common and it's not so common anymore, and the quality comparison to what we get now. Now we get particle board, we get super thin, cheap woods, we get like very fragile kind of chalky ceramics that don't last. And when you compare that to the quality of pieces that were once a common staple in everybody's house, it's just so different, and the character is so different, and it creates this feeling of warmth and kind of history. And for someone like me that doesn't have a big history, you know, through the generations, because my grandparents all passed before I, you know, grew up in their homes and stuff like that, I don't really have that. So I get to create that how I see fit in my home, so that my children and their children, as they get older, will get to know their grandmother's style and feel that warmth that I assume you're supposed to feel when you go to your parents' and grandparents' house. And so for me, that's what it is. I feel like there's a history there and I get to create it myself. So what is it that keeps bringing you back to the thrift store to get the things that you see and you connect with? Leave it down below. Do me a favor and share this video. I don't really push my content on YouTube too much because I feel like they take 45% of our money anyway, so it's really not even worth it anymore at this point. I just share with you guys what I enjoy sharing, and I hope that you have some fun with me and we can keep each other company while doing it. So share it if you feel like you know somebody that might be able to relate to it. Subscribe if you haven't. I took a hiatus for some time. We had some family issues, a lot of passings, and it was really hard to get through, but I am back and I'm posting things here and there, just as random as always. Nothing's ever going to change with me because I like to be in all of the things and do all of the things, and sometimes I have time and sometimes I don't. And if you can relate to that, I think having your support would be ideal. You can follow me real time on Instagram, where I share everything with you guys. I love to organize, I love to decorate, I love to cook, and I love to create systems that work for me and my household with my family and my growing boys. And if any of that information seems relevant or important to you, then you can find all of it on Instagram real time. YouTube is usually very far behind for me because taking the time to edit takes quite some time. So if you want to be all up in the mix and be all up in my business, that's the place to do it, and you'll get it. Like, I share everything. But for now, guys, that is it for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.